Okay, it's a sweet take on pizza night with tangy tart apple slices and a healthy dose of caramel to top it off. Heidi VanValkenburg with Rose is here with a recipe for caramel apple pizza.
I know, right?
I mean, this is the caramel apple treat we didn't even know about.
Okay, so we like to say back to school, back to baking, okay?
Yes.
And so I love the idea of the apples with, you know, when you're thinking of teachers, you want to think of apples, right?
Totally.
And so this is a fresh pizza. So it really kind of threw me because I thought, I'm going to put this together, I'm going to put it back in the oven, and then I'm going to pull it out, but you do not do that.
No.
You pre-bake your crust. So we've combined the rolls. I like to put them in my fridge overnight, pull them out, they're warm, they're
bubbly. These are the regular size.
These are the regular dinner rolls, and you can use, the recipe says to use 9, but I actually like to get a lip on my crust, as you can see, so I think I used more like
Look how pretty.
10 or 11. Thank you for noticing that.
It's very pretty. It's perfectly golden brown.
Thank you. So I combined those. So this is what I would combine them. I would roll them out. I would put them on my pizza pan. And this is a 10-inch, well, this is a 12-inch, excuse me, 12-inch pizza pan. So when I rolled this out, I rolled it out about 14 inches. I let it rest, rolled it a little bit more, make sure you spray your board. I like to put either a damp towel under my board or paper towels that are damp to hold it in place.
As a
that
grip?
way you can, to grip
Smart.
it.
Good
and
hack.
then I just take my fork and I am gonna this is just to give it the air.
Yeah.
You notice I didn't get any air bubbles, and this is what prevents it from bubbling up.
Okay.
Okay, and when you wanna say a pre-baked crust in other pizza recipes, a pre-baked crust is only part way, and then you add and finish baking it. Your crust is totally baked.
You bake it all the way through.
You bake it all the way through. So this is 350, and this probably took about 15 to 17 minutes to bake.
Okay.
So with the magic of TV, I'm gonna slip.
Can we just pause again and admire the perfect pie?
Thank you.
Look at that. I mean, really, the lip and the color and your air bubbles, it's very lovely.
Thank you.
A plus, says the teacher. I'm not the teacher.
Okay.
I'm the student.
Okay, it's all good.
Teacher gets an A, of course.
So this one, the crust underneath this finished product was not as pretty, so that's why I topped it. And this one, I wanted it to look really
show it
good.
off,
Okay, so we're showing that off. So that's what it looks like, that finished crust. So then what I'm gonna do, I have mixed 8 ounces of cream cheese here.
Okay.
And then I have 1/4 of a cup. And you want those really softened, okay? This is what is so crazy. Okay, we're gonna add our caramel topping. This is
to the cream cheese?
To the cream cheese.
Oh,
and let me tell you something, I am really picky about my caramel toppings, so you can't buy the cheap brand. I buy it at this little, it's like a boutique kind of, a guy makes it, and I buy it in jars.
Oh, this is the specialty stuff.
Or, you know, an ice cream restaurant, sometimes they'll sell them. Or,
yes, but you're not unwrapping little squares
no, I'm
in
not.
plastic.
This is caramel topping that is high quality, okay? Or you'll ruin the recipe.
Don't do that. Don't ruin the recipe.
Don't ruin the recipe.
Yeah.
And to this, we're going to add
and caramel. I
know.
Just, wow.
And butter and powdered sugar, okay?
Keep going.
And this is my marinara sauce that's going to go on the bottom, okay?
Okay.
Or Alfredo. And then it's a teaspoon of real vanilla.
Yes.
And then you're going to mix this, and you're going to add this to the bottom.
Okay.
Brooke, I'm going to put you to work.
Always, I'm willing.
So these are a sliced Granny Smith and a sliced Honeycrisp.
Okay.
Apple. We sliced them really thin. If you can just kind of put some on the paper towel.
You're soaking them in lemon juice?
You know, actually, we used pineapple juice.
Pineapple.
So I like these little cans, and one can did my apples. And so pineapple juice.
Okay.
And so you're just going to dry those a little bit.
You bet.
And we are going to use this topping, and we're going to top our pizza crust with this.
You're getting your workout this morning.
I am.
I hope you didn't hit the gym ahead of time.
If I wasn't on air, I'd get out my electric mixer, but because it would be a little bit noisy for the segment. I was trying to be polite. You're right.
You always are.
Okay, and then we are going to, and if you look at the recipe, you can find that on rhodesbaconserve.com. It will have a 1/2 cup of caramel, and I don't want you to get confused.
Okay.
Because half of it goes inside this mixture. The other half we're going to drizzle over the top.
Drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle.
I
so
like it.
This whole amount is going to go on the bottom of this. You're going to need a few more apples.
I am. I was just looking at the example and thinking, I am behind the game.
You were shorting us just a little.
Never.
Okay, so we put all of this, and we're going to put, this is just like if you were putting your pizza sauce.
Yep. Your Alfredo or your marinara.
You're right, either one. So this is cream cheese, butter,
This is
caramel,
my kind of pizza.
caramel topping.
My producer was like, don't worry, Heidi's gonna sell you. I'm like, Heidi doesn't need to sell me. You say caramel apple,
I know.
and I am in.
I know.
mean,
Isn't that just a fun one?
it's a fun twist on a flavor combination we love.
I love it. And I love that the crust is pre-baked like that, so you could bake that the night before. Your kids come home from school, you mix this,
Now, you
and
got
then,
very artful with your apples.
well,
I mean,
because
it's-
we were trying to show off.
Yeah, you did. Again, A+, A+. So
Okay.
we'll add the apples, we'll drizzle the caramel sauce. Anything
Yes.
else?
Okay, so now I want you to remember with these, if you notice that cute edge, we didn't peel them. So we left the green and the red on there so that it looks really, really good.
I should have built from the out in. I'm realizing
You know
that right now.
what?
I'm
You're
sorry.
good. You're
you were
really
going to
good.
tell me that, weren't you?
No, I would never correct
No,
you.
it's fine.
Well,
She's
maybe
so
I would.
polite. She's so polite.
Don't add the politeness
Okay.
there.
And then what's that topping I see over there?
Okay, so this is this is my pineapple juice that I did it.
Oh, sorry.
I would drizzle the caramel over the top of all of this,
Yeah.
okay? It needs to be warmer.
Yeah,
but
I get
anyway,
you.
I
I get
drizzle
you.
that.
What's that?
And this is my crushed pecans.
Oh, my
And you
goodness.
would just top it off
Heidi,
with those. So you
lovely.
would finish it. So get your
All
caramel
right.
a little bit warmer.
Caramel apple pizza. How fun to serve this as an after-school snack or a
Right.
Friday night movie night.
And if you need an extra idea,
Yeah.
go to our website. Those are curly dogs. And we
Cute.
just did those, we wrapped those,
Okay.
and that is a fun after-school snack too, and they're called curly dogs.
Curly dogs.
They're on our website, rhodesbaconserve.com.
Look how fantastic.
That's
Heidi,
the savory to match the sweet.
Thank
Sorry.
you so much. 2 great recipes. We'll link you over to Rhode's website. So much you can do with that bag of frozen dough. And we're grateful to you for giving us these creative, delicious ideas.
Thanks.
Happy
Thanks for
fall.
having us.
Happy
Thank
fall,
you.
Heidi.